Yeah.
Just stop. It's time to stop.
Alright.
Here goes Mimi.
Alright.
Sleep.
I don't even know what the hell that is anymore. Again.
What's that?
Yeah.
You chained them.
Oh, here
But
goes Mimi.
it's a shadow demon right now. We didn't have it in the budget to get real chain doubles. And painted all time. I think I'm gonna take those and put my deck on the and make them look okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Smart.
I got nowhere else to put them. I only have room, especially if I sell them figures.
Don't put them on, baby.
No, I wouldn't sell brothers. Probably my Star Wars stuff. Maybe start with Marvel. I only have like 6 figures.
Oh, I need to get some more shells right now.
That was the
We're
devil
slowly
looking.
getting stuff.
The one in front of you?
Very religious.
He looks good. Okay. I imagine so.
He has a halo and it's just painted red.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's got trapped in hell.
Have the echo.
Move over here, and then trying to make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Yesterday. It was yesterday.
Don't touch me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'll enter him there.
What's it?
Find a good base. Yeah, it's entered in there.
No.
Okay. I see. There should be a form of chess here.
It's been popping up a lot and all the time. Have you played it?
Yes. I've also lost a bit of my soul from it.
I don't have a phone.
You played League of Legends, you know the
Oh,
feeling.
it's a little bit. Okay, yeah, true. I did play League of Legends. No!
Same effect. It's not the same game, but it's the same effect. And it wants you to spend money. They'll be like, here's a thing that's for 99 cents that's worth like $50. And then you do it once, and the next one's like $1.99. And then the one after that's
So
like
after you
$5.
did our
Whoa.
monster fighting, then we're first. One of them.
Actually, it's kind of intense right now.
What is your what's your HP at right now?
Who, me? 145.
135?
145.
135.
Oh, that was scary. No, search me.
Have you ever heard of Power Words? Oh,
I have.
tap some.
Okay.
So at the end of each of your turns is when you do your constitution.
Okay. My God, I'm getting hit by
Well, it's done.
I did nothing.
Thanks, man. Give it back. Oh, so your character is currently stunned. And it's just silent K. Where's the power word come from?
Oh, he does know power words. That's the only power word he knows though. That's still an annoying spell. Like, out of all the demons, if you actually look at all of the demons, each and every one of them has its own specific, like, really good effects. But then there's like ones that are like, you have a lot of hit points, you don't do a lot of damage, but I see this little word, like this one little thing you do here. And then there's one that's like really low hit points, but does immense amounts of damage to things that are immobile. And it's like, you pair these two up. One's gonna be like, fuck you.
Right up there.
So, then in this direction, you can hear like a muffle as you see this shambling mound creeping through the tunnel and making it. I know.
That's a shambling mound, all right.
Oh, it's got its all the little arms sticking out and stuff.
Kind of looks like the
If-
that one thing from Force Awakens.
It's actually a bunch of corpses, not like a mound like the ones you guys encountered before, but you guys see that there's like a dude's face like inside of it, and he's still alive as this thing rolls over and makes its way to the middle of the battlefield.
You said there's a bunch of corpses?
What in the
My
Evil
special
Dead Rising
the
does?
cannibal corpse.
Neat.
Is it Evil
Cannibal corpse. Cue the
Bunch of
music.
corpses.
Anyways, top of the order, we go to Roran over here. Lafaye, have you come up with any plans of action to give orders or anything like that?
Try and get rid of the chain devils.
Alright. Can you move these guys right here? I kind of put them over here, like in a surrounded position. He has wall of flesh. Any attack that goes toward him, he moves someone in the way. And then puts you behind him.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're gonna advance forward. And then there's more gunfire and more fighting. You guys hear like chains rattling around inside of the ship, and they kind of like pull themselves out of the side and seem to kind of lift into the air. And you hear a bunch of guys like struggle and scream as the chains seem to be wrapping around people on the top of the deck. Then we go over to Ona. I believe that we were using that. No. Yeah, that's Ona. No, that's one of the guys. He actually moved up. We get an Ona piece. That's really responsible.
It's not near me so well.
Oh! Ona like does point out the big monster coming towards you, okay?
Right.
He's like, that looks like it could be a problem. And she is going to summon her spirit from the crack.
It's a big crab man. That's cool. Right? You know what that reminds me of?
Instructor.
Yeah. It reminds me of a magic char from Final Fantasy. It's literally a little gremlin that sits inside of a jar and pokes his head out, and you just see his eyes.
Oh, okay.
And when he goes to hide inside the jar, it's so annoying. There's 7 options. You have to choose the right one. If you choose the right one, you get items. If you choose the wrong one, either nothing will happen, or he'll just cast Doom on everybody. Yeah. It's so stupid.
It's the most OP thing ever.
That next
Also, I
to
think the hat has to look more like a traffic cone. So probably put the stripes on
it's either that or one of the any of the death spirits.
it. Okay.
Because there's ones that just like off rip initially when you engage with them, they're just like Doom. Now you have 3 turns to
Can I
kill
ask you a
them.
question about spiritual weapon? Does it move on its own and take its own action?
It has its own turn, technically speaking,
So
but she has to use her bonus action to give it a command.
So she's gonna. So if she casts it, that's the action. The command is to move ahead, like between the creature and Lafaye, and reason. Thank you. But then can like the spiritual weapon hold an action necessarily?
It can still attack for opportunity. If something moves by it, it can still do that. How's this? Put dice. It's an actual spirit.
A spiritual weapon. It's a spear. It's the spear.
There is a spiritual weapon mini box.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Orange. Kind of the same thing. But
So these guys are not organized.
I would want them to be, but if you guys can make them look a little more professional, and these are your guys.
No, these are the townspeople.
Those are the
And
towns.
those like these ones I see.
Oh, knowing Sam.
If you guys want, you can choose how they set up their defenses. I'm just controlling the NPC commanding them. That's all.
Sam
You
should
guys want
always
to
be on
position
that.
them into like defensive positions and
So see how they're like scattered around.
But you can fix that. You guys can fix that as
No,
well.
no, I was saying like that's how I actually have it set.
Okay, perfect.
Because those are the villagers, those
Yeah.
are the farmers. They're unorganized. They're not.
But they're
fully,
being commanded with Roar.
Yeah, they're still-
actually successfully commanding.
they're there, yeah, but they're not like fully
No,
blocked up.
they're not there.
They're not like
ready to
this.
attack. So we go over to Fenrir.
I can't do anything.
Anything?
That just cut off from me for a moment, so I got to.
What's the DC?
Oh. DC 16.
20.
Solid. You are
The
no
effect
longer-
ends.
No longer stunned.
You think you can stop
That would be
me?
like what, ending your turn? That was at the end of the turn, right?
Yeah, no, I couldn't do anything because of incapacity.
From there we go over to over to my turn. You got a good winner. What? You have to stop
Chocolate.
foaming because
Chocolate. I didn't know.
Was it just loud? Was it just loud?
so Ben, it's gonna come at you.
Is it good?
11.
No.
Second attack. 7.
No.
So this thing is you just doing Fenrir stuff, and he just kind of looks at you. Well, if I can't hit you, I'll hit them. He turns around and he hurls the ball of flame behind him.
Is that considered attacking another creature within range?
Defense, is that within range?
I mean, like he's turning to engage another target.
Yeah.
So can I make an attack of opportunity against him?
Well, he's not moving out of the square.
Yeah, but he is attacking an entirely new target while he's literally leaving himself open.
Yeah.
24.
Four.
Mhm.
24 hits.
I'm still enraged. That's 14, 17 points. And this is a large creature, correct?
Yes.
17 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of force damage.
All right. So he turns around, throws the fire. It impacts one of the guys in the front. They get engulfed with flame. They're like patching themselves off, seeing where it came from, and then as he turns back at you, you just.
He did actually say, "Is like if I can't hit you, then I'll hit one of them."
Yeah.
When he goes to turn back and look at me, and I like just knock him in the jaw like Mike Tyson should have against Jake Paul.
Yes, please.
I'm like, your fight's with me.
Let's never talk about that again. That was
Yeah,
the
I
worst
knew.
thing I've ever seen.
I knew.
We knew, but it shouldn't have been that bad. Because it was so bad, it was.
It was so bad that every time you saw Mike Tyson bite his glove, you knew he won.
The whole excuse for that was like, I just like biting.
Yeah, he was like,
Oh, that's why you saw like the announcer, like when they were asking, like, oh, why'd you keep biting your glove? I just like biting.
And then Logan Paul made a commentary about I can kill you, and he was like, anytime. And it's just like, what are you doing? Stop playing with the kids. These dudes suck.
somebody posted.
The one good hit he got was before the fight.
No,
Is when he slapped him in the face
No.
for stepping on his shoe.
no, not even. I was stepping on his foot. He was wearing the orange shoes.
Yeah, they were amazing.
So
That was the way.
the one thing that is there was 2 hits in the first 2 rounds because the first 2 rounds looked like it didn't go by the script that was leaked. And it was funny because you see where Mike Tyson like scrapes his jaw
I
area.
think it was the left hook.
Yeah, I think it was a left hook.
Okay, everybody knows what we're talking about.
And like you
Chat
see
right now.
you see him
Oh, I thought the joke.
you see him literally going, he sees it, gets hit, and then you see his eyes widen, and he like backs up, and he backs up so far that he hits the ropes. You see him back into the ropes, like, I don't want to get hit by that again. Like, there's truth
Yeah.
to your actions.
That's the thing with Mike Tyson, like even like back down, like pro fighters talking about fighting him, like they felt like they were getting hit by bags of bricks. Like that's how hard he hit.
Donnie Yen, who is
And there we go over to Zoe. Zoe, it's your go. Edar's made a move on the imps and the chain devil, and you got another group right behind you.
He's Mimi. Put him back
He
down.
is definitely not me.
He's Mimi.
In fact, he's a super chain devil, according to my notes here.
Super? Whoa! No!
I'm kidding.
That means his horns are extra.
And his chains are extra ribbed. Wait.
Fourth
Same
level.
What? The group? Okay. What do they gotta do?
They gotta roll a dexterity save and they have to beat it.
20. Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
One guy's good. That guy's not good. That guy's not good.
Well, I'm waiting for us. 4.
One guy's super good with that 20. Another guy's not good. So 5 of them saved, and then the chain devil itself.
You don't like me. peanut butter thing.
I could eat it. I could use some
Chain
I'm not
double
gonna give you
failed.
the whole thing. I was gonna offer like
So, everyone but 5 of the imps failed their fail.
Okay. So
Is it half damage as well?
Yeah.
it's half damage, but also gotta remember that her armor, if you have resistance to fire damage, it makes it so that you're not resistant to fire damage. And if they're immune to fire damage, they're only resistant to it. It's to imply that she's the competitor of the flames right now. Oh, what the fuck?
it's like a little squirt.
I was expecting two like medium-sized bars.
That's what I thought the first time, but then like
Wanna split it?
Oh, and you're still in cloak too.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
now we're happy.
You have D8 to your damage.
Nutty goodness.
Pause.
So 24 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm. 17 for the ones that have. We'll see. Oh, you said 24?
No more imps.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's a double one.
Feels hard.
Also, what color would her flames be? Say how far she's been
Oh.
along.
What color are your
Okay.
flames?
I didn't remember this.
I mean,
What's a joke?
I mean, it would make sense because of her, like, hair color and everything.
Up to you.
Actually, wait.
so like a
Hold on.
purplish,
Give me
pinkish
a
flame.
segundo. Give me a segundo. I have a Google.
Stop.
Meow.
No, him. Don't you see you're stressing her out?
She's a grown, independent woman. She can handle herself. What? I said that to make you laugh.
Yeah.
Because
Because it's
Pink
funny
purple. Magenta.
and not real.
That is the color, right?
So like on the deeper parts of the fire, it's more purple, and on the extended parts, it's like a pink to a white color.
Dare you to do that. Not dare you to do that. Dare you.
No.
Hard luck.
So they're the colors of swamp.
Oh my god.
So like that. And you're drinking it. I scooped it right off the side of the pool. Matcha. Don't ruin it for us. Bubble tea.
You bruised your arm.
Add some gummies. Bubble tea.
Girl,
All
they always
right. So you flame them. You hurt them.
Yeah.
You flame them. You hurt them. And that's your turn. You kill them. You kill a good squad of them.
You're
Right?
good burned by pressure washers. Like when they're running diesel fuel.
Yeah. I had that on my leg one time because I grazed across it.
It's gone now, but like I had a mark that went from like here all the way up my arm.
I look back on this and I find it quite funny, but a person to whom no longer is relevant to my family, they usually like burn they
It's the way you said it. It's the way you said it.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
a little while ago when we were living in Richland, he would always burn our garbage because there was no dumpster like truck that would actually come up.
Does that mean I can pour on something with the fire?
No, that's you commanding the spirit. You're in cloak form.
Eric,
spirit.
you're with you, right?
So it is that?
Yeah, your cloak is active.
No,
If you have
it's
your
right
cloak,
there.
see how you have your hit points?
No, I know, but I meant like,
No, yeah, she's
that means,
Your thing's gonna act after, so you can fire.
So I can- okay.
Or about flame seed.
alright, gonna do flame seed on that thing.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
The fire's gonna do
So
shit
it's-
on them.
So basically I roll a d20 and then add that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, okay.
Mhm.
Where's my dice?
right there.
Basically.
26 to hit.
That's really good. He used to burn the garbage. instead of having
Yeah.
like have the truck come by and stuff like that because it's one of your trees. Somebody put a can of moose in garbage, and while he was just like keeping everything within the ring, like between the bricks, he heard like a hissing noise. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And like the
Wait, hold
fire
on.
shot out.
So it's 1d
Plus
plus
1d8
5 plus 1d8.
plus
Okay.
5.
And then I rolled a 5, so that was
9 plus 5,
Five.
14 points of iron.
there we go.
He's just shooting fire everywhere.
Yeah.
Now there's a ball of fire in there.
Yeah, you hit him with the first blast, all his guys like diminished, bursting into little balls of flame.
Ram trying to hit
He's
that
looking right at you, and he doesn't say anything. You have like this look, this intense look coming from his eyes that just speaks volumes to you. He's going to destroy you.
He says,
What?
"You made me angry."
Yeah, there you go. You made me angry.
I'm sorry, but it looks like you're gonna cry.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
That's more like his.
My name's Chet.
Jeff.
Oh.
Jeff. The first time my kid saw Pika, she was like, "Whoa!" And then he spoke. And she literally, like, with Luffy and everybody else, she went,
Did you ever hear the explanation from Odo why his shoulders are like that?
"No."
Because when he was very young, he wore a lot of shoulder guards, so his shoulders just formed into.
Is that your turn, Zoe? Lafaye, it's your turn.
Let's go. You have a whole battalion.
Make a
of
quick perception check for me.
You have some money.
Do I?
Yes, you do. I'm at $0 right now, dude. So why you got the pepper, please?
Ooh.
My name's Pepper.
My
But you're
name's
not a doctor.
should use the
Not
red
adopted.
too.
Are you guys at level 15?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
Lafay's character sheet here is leveled up.
Because
Yeah,
she
but-
hasn't been able to access the
Yeah.
app.
28. 28?
Yeah.
Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi.
He took one of my dice.
28. That's crazy. You notice that up here where you saw the bloodstain, yeah,
What would you? What would you like?
I literally said
Where's the doctor?
another $1.
There's Coke.
No! Yes. Because my mother-in-law tells me that I'm gonna have a heart attack.
that's fine.
I got a 28 on perception.
Yes,
28.
you notice that the bloodstained copy of you, she's not at the window anymore. In fact, because your perception is so good, you notice that she's like down here already.
She's on my journal.
Yeah.
And she's a 12-sided die?
Trying to put the farm on. I've done I guess the red die will work. That works. Yeah, you know that she's there. And it is your turn.
Pong pong.
I'd like to try the Ultra PG.
Sure. gonna say.
If you guys want to work together on strategizing, that's something we're going here with. I know that. Hold on. I know that you guys didn't get time like before all of this even started to plan how to tackle this. So you guys, if you want to discuss it real quick and help each other. So if you want to give her tips or advice, I can stuff out. You guys want a few minutes?
A few minutes to strategize.
I mean, it's full CEOs, but
I don't care.
I'll take a second. You guys do your thing.
oh, okay.
We're gonna throw Fenrir at them.
So far, Thunder and I did discuss how it's going to be a way for us to keep her. And she could not get pierced. Okay. I mean, that's the only way. If anything, if you'd like, I can go ahead and add some fire into the arrow. You can
So what's going on? You see Bloodstained?
demon. Wow, I can't speak demon. Lafaye is here.
Yeah, Bloodstained.
Bloodstained. Okay.
I was telling them like, your idea of like if you were
So the concept is this: if she goes to run away, Fenrir can kind of chase after because whatever her movement speed is, I'm pretty sure Fenrir is that much. Run after, grapple, hold, and Lafaye can kind of just scale pierce her.
Yeah.
And I would say, by the way, throwing this out there, radiant damage goes a long way.
Mhm.
Against anything infernal. Radiant. So
I mean, you already know how
No fire.
skeleton guy like it fucked him up really good. No fire. No,
No, for her, I'm telling her, like, don't use fire.
another thing.
yeah, the
He's
only
a hellish person. So
the one thing
why
that
don't you use fire then?
the only person who can use fire against fire things is
Yeah.
her, because her armor allows her
Yeah, it's
to
more of like a
break
radiant
through
flame,
resistance.
right?
Yeah. Her armor literally says if they are resistant to fire, they are no longer resistant to fire.
Yeah.
And if they have immunity to flame, they become resistant to flame.
It's weird of me. Yeah, so far she just entered. She entered the field, so we're trying to like work up a strategy of what I could do.
So,
You can attempt a sniper. You have cover. You have a line of people.
one thing's for sure, if these guys are still standing, like, they can just keep spawning in.
So one thing's for sure is we got to focus down the chain devils.
Yeah.
The other problem is what we
Chain
have-
devils, and then keep these two preoccupied.
I can keep that one right there. I thought I could keep the other big guy right there next to me, but
Sorry, keeping the
he power word stunned me, I guess.
If anything, I was just thinking like
Not you,
I was
Siri.
just thinking like everybody else just work on getting rid of the chain devils, and then like me like
Have a
try to
snipe fight.
have like a snipe fight. Like I'll go after
Get her
like,
attention focused on you until Ben can manage to grapple her.
Yeah.
And then from there, we nudge her.
I was
So-
also thinking like as when she succeeds on like getting her attention, like once everything goes according to plan, like she just turns you and just yell like fire, and then like you just turn around and then like you see like and then just run over.
Fire an arrow and be like, Ben! And then Ben looks and sees you.
Yeah, she just yells like your name like. She's like Ben, just like that. Like that.
Oh, we also have this thing.
Yeah, the shambling mount.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shit going on because we also haven't even taken into consideration the pit fiend that's above us.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if that happens, that
There's a
So
few
we
things that could happen, and then there's the
work with
entire
this.
ship full of devils right now. attacking
Well,
the
I'm
fire.
hoping that Octus, the other beast king that exists right now, can fight off chain devils. I mean,
like I was just thinking like them focusing on these people to like get rid of them. Me on her, anything. I'm gonna send Riza. So I don't want her to get involved with them. Send her to go with them.
Riza could probably frontline that demon. That demon's not that strong. And she's also a
She
barbarian.
also needs to get backed up.
And then Ona's over there too, and she's got her spiritual weapon.
But the knockers are there too, so they
So as long as they have a tank, which you have,
Anything we can try and maybe have Dorian.
yeah, if Dorian is anything like
Lisa.
how he was when we fought him, he might be able to tank quite a bit.
Yeah, so I was thinking sending these two maybe over.
Yeah. So yeah, like the pit fiends, and we can crowd control them. Or not pit fiends, train devils. Because then we don't have to worry about the imps.
Mm-hmm.
so our three biggest problems. Bloodstained sitting out on the edge.
Yeah.
Shambling Mound coming in. I wouldn't consider him a problem anymore. He just has a lot of hit points and can't hit that hard. The one that's a problem is
Is he the
one that-
vampire one?
No, the one that I'm fighting is the vampire.
Yeah, that's what I was on.
I was talking about Big Claw.
So even when we take him down, he can still come back later on.
Well, I think he's out.
Unless we use radiant damage on him.
So, regardless of anything, we have a caster alone. You're with your echo, fighting
Yeah.
this chain. You have the villagers coming in to fight them. We have Hugh, who I'm going to move up because he's going to see the big creature. He goes, giant monster, and fight that. We then have the small group of imps over there with the other chained up. Get out of here, we're still playing. Yes, we gotta dim down the numbers and then deal with the big targets later.
But you keep her focused on you.
So
Alright.
I'm gonna try and get Bloodstained's attention. Bloodstained. I'm gonna send Riza and Dorian to take
Fight
care of
that.
this guy.
Okay. Alright, so Dorian and the Night Knockers, their attention is now focused on the...
And
Oh, God.
I'm gonna use Skill Piercer. And
Okay.
And since I'm also hidden, I can use what spell?
She's aware of where you are at all times.
Oh, never mind.
Does she have all there's no advantage on this attack. See, there's other ways of getting an advantage on your attack. You just gotta figure out a way to do it. So yeah, go for the attack and then bust that one.
She said this one, right?
Yeah. That one a little high earlier. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No one saw that.
Maybe that
I
roll
mean,
doesn't
technically, you technically didn't even declare what you're doing yet. Roll your dice. Choose one.
Yeah.
Choose wisely.
I'm gonna.
She's gonna do
Fire,
something.
right?
Even worse. That should be a lot, actually. Because it's +3 from the weapon, +3 from the plus
3d8 with a 7
hang
and
on,
5d6s.
well, no, we're doing the attack roll. It's 8 +3 because of the weapon, and then plus your proficiency, which should be 5.
Yeah.
So that's 11, 16, and then your dexterity is 20.
So
21.
21 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
That just is...
What the?
yeah.
What did you do?
The shot just
Oh, it's because
right in
of,
front of her face.
oh, it's because of the armor class, is
Right
it?
in the, yep, right
Yeah.
into the wall. And
I have a 20 something
you have
armor
a, you
class.
have a 20 AC, right?
I think so. I think that. Yeah, 20.
He's gonna do everything slightly better than
Cool.
Best rogue ever.
Um,
But she sees the blast. She like kind of looks over at you and just smiles.
She's
Like that bitch off.
as she's like looking, as she's looking, she's just kind of like gonna run, but like if there's gonna be like that's it. It's me. It's like
The eye locking, just like mental sprinting.
And that's your turn?
Or
You
you
don't
move
move or anything.
she's gonna run to her.
That's also gonna be fast black.
He's out of range. Unless he's got 10 feet reach.
Yep, he does.
Fuck.
10-foot reach. Here's your. Are you gonna run past him anyways?
Double my speed.
You gonna double your speed and still run by him?
Mhm.
Or did you want to like maybe go around?
Uh,
Yeah, you can technically do that. Um, let's clash.
yeah, she's just gonna run.
Tackles her off the cliff. We don't see them. It's an off-screen fight.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, she's
And it's like the ending of that Michael Jackson music video where we're all like think it's over, and then like Lafaye's with us, and as we're walking away, Lafaye just turns around.
That's the whole movie thing.
she just seems fine, right? And then she just turns around, and you see like the horns just forming. Yeah,
Okay,
that,
why do
like,
you have horns?
that devilish smile.
Because I'm a horny Lafaye.
Oh no!
So
All
you
of
move
us
right up.
say-
You still got like a little face right there.
Mm.
Um,
All I'm gonna say is if she actually imagine if she actually gains like a power to like actually disguise as a demon. That would be fucking
That'd be
awesome. But it's like something
Alright,
she wasn't expecting.
she sees you running up, and she just kind of like takes it in for a moment, and then she. Oh, look at you! Always coming up short, aren't you?
Because you're one.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna tell
Is that
her.
a wall? or
I'm
cliff
gonna, like-
binder?
It's like just like see like the opening of like that cave.
No, it's a journal.
That's a big ass journal.
She's gonna be like, give me back my body, bitch.
Fair enough.
Rips the body off. Here you go.
Skin peels off. Gives it to you. Now it's just muscle. Muscle Lafaye.
More muscle than Lafaye ever had.
Next thing you hear Attack on Titan music in the background. What the fuck?
Levi shows up. Oh God.
Wrong Titan, wrong Titan.
Fenrir's like low-key not transforming and just sweating. Like, I don't want to be around here right now.
Everybody just stops fighting, including the bad guys, and they're just like, oh fuck.
We should probably go.
Um,
Levi had 16 attacks. Remember, you have like 6 different ways to mitigate damage.
Like a reaction. Oh, I had.
a 23 to grapple you.
Oh,
That's dexterity. Dexterity. I think it's acrobatics. It's athletics versus acrobatics. Yeah.
So that's now what's going on
I don't
here.
know. You said what? Dexterity? Acrobatics? Yeah, 20.
So she comes up, puts her arms like on your shoulder, and she's like, "Let's go somewhere more private." Don't you think? And then she looks off to the side, and you both vanish together.
I thought we just gave her exactly what she wanted.
You go in the arena.
Can we see the arena?
You basically appear maybe like 80 feet into the
Is it
forest.
Fenrir's arena?
And
God.
there's like a small clearing, a bunch of trees around you guys, and you can hear the clash of those swords and battle happening in the background.
I'm gonna need that to roll though.
Can't you just,
Oh, perfect.
Question. Theoretically, I know we don't know as our characters. Is it still technically close by?
Not immediately. You got like going on here, man.
I know, but I'm just saying, is it still technically close by? 50 to 100 feet?
No.
Uh, what, 500?
Like we're like within 80 from this square here.
There's something I want to try that's kind of really funny. It goes into me. They're inside of my stomach. Should we use turn? Is Hughes turn?
Not yet.
So the thing change that should be coming up here soon.
All right. So you run ahead. Riza's like, I'm sure you informed her what to do,
Yeah, I just told her to just like go take care of that guy.
but
and
she does the whole like, wait, no, what are you gonna? And she like gets pissed off and just charges right at this thing.
Charging in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine she just like runs and like he, like, she just runs and like goes through him.
Oh, like the armor titan.
Mm-hmm. And she's just like covered in blood, and you just stand there, kind of like, what just happened? And I just
Yeah, he runs up, axes in hand, puts it right into his knee. He looks down and realizes she's there, and then she pulls that thing out, makes him bleed and scream, and then she comes around and like slams it into his side. And then we go over to,
He gave it that axe to and
fake. What you notice is kind of off, like between you and the middle of the forest, that's kind of like right around here. You notice that a ball of flame, green flame, starts to kind of build up in that area. Right? So somewhere like around here, between where you are, with the Bloodstained over here, and then the battle that's happening here.
they're inside of Kronos.
But they just spawn in.
Did we see which chain devil did that?
Little balls of flames as this new squad just flies into the scene and immediately clashes with the group back. See, now this is in my way. I'm sorry, I need it for my clickety clack.
Do they just enter the initiative?
So they're kind of part of a separate initiative that's just labeled him,
Huh.
and it's just a well of reinforcements, and I just roll dice to determine how many are spawning at that point. They come at some of the villagers. First villager blocks that attack. Second one coming in, he's going to get hit. Not Carl. So Carl over here takes a couple of claws to the neck as he gets caught off guard by these guys.
I thought I did a little bit on a 5.
God.
So, yeah, the new line of imps, they just fly in. The first townsman, he sees it coming, he like parries the attack as this thing's like, and then the other one comes up and just sticks his nails right into the side of the guy's neck and pulls back, and he seems to kind of be like just pulling some blood out of his neck, and he's just trying to like grab himself. The night knockers are actually like standing their ground up until this guy comes in with a crit right into in between his armor plates, and then pulls back. And from there, we go over to you. Jump up. That's his whole thing today, is just leaping up in the air and stomping down.
Yeah. That one looked at him.
Yeah, probably. And he's one of the guys who got attacked one of the night knockers. Yeah. You know,
I know these guys. I don't know you.
I have a whole list of all the night knocker games, and I just forgot to like rewrite them again.
You named all of them?
Yeah, they all have names. Nice. I just don't have the name list right now.
That's going to be even more sentimental when they all die.
How many more of them are Ed?
I try to not repeat names, but like it's like the joke from last week was yeah, it's Captain June, and then like the two villager people are Junie. I did that one on purpose because it's just like it's funny, because then they're gonna think that they're all related or something. Cinema. I was watching this guy react to the Terrifier, and in one of the parts, the girls say, "We have to go back to the Terrifier." Absolute cinema. They said the thing.
That's not.
That's how they call it that.
Next film, we have to go back to the Terrifier.
What you got, Hugh?
Can he push through them? Taking attacks of opportunity, of course.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen. What is he going towards, though?
Just right.
Awesome.
So that's like 2 attacks of opportunity, I'm assuming? Yeah. Are they too focused on their current targets? Because if they're already engaged into 2 targets, then that means
One of them is gonna take the attack of opportunity. Dang, will hit. We're just gonna leave it at that.
So, having it already charged up, him covered in like steaming imp blood and stuff like that, he kind of runs up, and as it's still ignited, he brings it full, just down on this one, and he's going to use whack.
No, that already does like all these moves.
He never uses them. I put these on.
I know.
He never uses any of them. So what this does, he's going to hit anything.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. He's at the center point. Of
You
all.
gotta make any saves?
Yeah, they got to make strength saves of 18.
Oof. Yeah, fuck.
I saved with a natural 20.
Alright, and then the big guy.
No.
all the M's failed, but
So that's going to be 22, 30 points of bludgeoning damage. Actually, I'm sorry. 20 points of bludgeoning damage, 10 points of force damage. And he's saved, so he's not knocked prone.
all right. So suddenly Hugh comes over, and the blue glow is now trapped between the two of you. And what else is she doing?
That's. I think he has 2 attacks. Yes, he can attack twice. And then the next attack is going to be on this, which it's flanking.
Like,
32.
I got
It's a hit?
Yeah.
For sure.
And we're sleeping on an air mattress for one night until we got the king.
Gonna pump smite into it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Things that you don't do.
this is what happens if I were to play a character like this. Just letting you know.
You watching us?
Fuck me. That was 4, 5. That's
It looks like
12,
I was looking here,
12.
it looked like something fell.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. 11 points of force damage.
Right.
And 14 points of radiant damage.
Alright, just this full. And this seems to like really anger him here.
And I think he has bonus action. That's special. That doesn't count as a bonus action. And he's going to second wind.
He's gonna impose disadvantage on this attack.
Second wind is heal.
Oh, it's a heal?
Yeah, he's healing for 14.
Yeah, you dummy.
So he's going back up to 100.
Okay, solid. Alright, and that's the end of his turn?
Yep.
From there we go over to Edard.
No.
Actually, at the end of Hugh's turn.
Oh,
No.
that was right.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it on Hugh.
Kind of disability.
Shut up. 27 to hit.
Sure. I'm gonna make a counterattack.
It's gonna be 18 points of piercing.
Okay.
10 points in necrotic,
So wait, what was the first bit?
18 points of piercing,
And 10 points necrotic.
10 points in necrotic.
Okay.
And you're getting an exchange of fire here as well. 14 points of fire damage. If you have resistance or immunity, go ship down. And with that legendary action that he is taking, he's going to shift out without provoking attack.
Okay, but I'm still counterattacking. That was
That's
a
your reaction to the turn?
That's from the man or the legacy analysis. That's going to be 32.
Yeah.
16 points. It's going to be
It hurt me more than hurt. It hurt me more than hurt. It hurt me more than it hurt you.
That would be 18 points of slashing damage. And 2 points of force
Alright, so he shifts over, slides and turns around to look at the two of you, and lets out a roar. I'm not going to do the roar.
damage. Yeah.
Do the roar.
Now it's Edward's turn.
What? Okay.
From
When's
there,
my turn? I'm skipping my turn.
Wait, have you had your turn yet?
Have I had my turn yet? I got stunned the last time and I had to skip my
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Alright, that was
We
your
haven't
turn
gone
to-
the full rotation yet.
Oh, okay.
We went from like half in the order and then around, and you had the one turn after the stun.
Step over here. I'm going to take a swing on him.
I don't know. I just have this very, very anime moment in my head where it's just like you see it do this thing, and you just like look over and you do a thunderous step and leave them, and they just splatter against the wall, and you go that way.
I mean, it did cross my mind, but trying to crowd control a little bit more.
Um,
21.
the hit?
Oh, that guy.
That hits for sure.
That's the flaming spear. Which, by the way, when it starts its turn.
I'm gonna start rolling dice. I'm just gonna roll everything and then just pick out the ones I actually need.
A 6. Another 6. Another
19.
6.
All the
19,
days appears.
19 slashing damage and then 8 force damage.
19 slashing.
Plus 8 force damage.
And then what was the fourth damage? 8. What did you hit it with?
A magic sword.
Um,
Technically a lightsaber.
The dark saber.
so you like,
That's literally what I modeled it
you take
after.
this thing and you just and you cut right into his shoulder and just bring it down, and he's like trying to like pull the blade, and you just like finish pushing
I would
it.
say instead, like when I get stuck there, the pulse from the force damage is what makes it kind of
Just falls apart.
yeah.
He's dead?
Yep, he's dead.
What?
He's dead guy.
The M's are like,
And
Careful.
the echo is going to move over here, which would provoke attack of opportunity from one of the M's.
Oh, is it he like move, like physically move?
Yes.
Come on, him. Don't fail me now. Maybe he didn't fail me. Holy cool. $24.
Okay.
So it's move.
Is there any minus to its damage?
What do you mean?
Like, if it's doing a claw, does it have like a -2? Okay. Because there are certain creatures that have that. I'm not sure if you looked at the kobolds, but the kobolds all have minuses on their damage. That's what they are.
Alright.
Unless you get an army of them. You just find
I'll attack that.
The one that next one's your friend.
Yes.
Alright.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Absolutely. Yeah. You know that video of the cop at the scene of the accident?
Let's see, you roll
And the
2.
lady comes out, she's just like, oh my son, is my son okay? Rip the sticker. You won't be needing that one.
So,
That's what we need. If you've ever been to like a football game or just any sports game in general, you know how like the like let's say like it's baseball, they hit a grand slam and everybody scores and they'll play like some like random meme video where it's just like, haha, got you there. It's like we need somebody on our live just hitting those memes every time something happens.
like,
You won't be needing that one.
when you make a strike in a bowling alley and it's those messed up strike videos where it shows a car speeding down the highway and it starts to barrel roll and it comes up over the bushes and there's a kid's birthday party and it says strike.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're fucking dark, dude. Some of them were like, who made this? There's the one with like Anakin, or like the bowling ball with Anakin.
I don't
And
even want
all
to
the
talk.
pins were the young ones.
I don't even want to talk about one that I saw before.
Might as well, we're already talking about it now. In the middle of the
So it's a group of like 5 kids that look like they're supposed to be running.
yeah.
And one of them's falling over like this. And chasing them is essentially a naked guy because they're supposed to be
Yeah.
penis.
I got it.
It's like, that's why I didn't want to share it. It's bad.
It's okay. It's fine. All right.
Were you going to ask something? No. Oh, okay. I don't care.
Thank God I'm not seeing every single character. I'm just gonna focus on the main player right now.
It's just obvious, don't go here. You have Misty stuff?
You know what's funny about those statues? It's my most rewatched one
Quick question.
is Rob Lucci just going, this is Mika? And all of a sudden, he's just in his face. Like,
Is the cursed devil, was that a humanoid?
the
Or
chain
just-
devil, you
The
mean?
chain devil, yeah.
I guess he would be considered human, maybe. He's a fiend.
Okay, so not human.
What spell were you thinking of?
Well, I was just looking through stuff and I remembered the cursed specter.
Oh, no, it doesn't work on anything infernal.
Yeah.
It has to be human.
That's why I had to.
Yeah, no,
figure
you're
it
good.
out.
You're good.
Okay, but
He might not understand all of them. He doesn't always.
Hmm?
Now drink my swamp water.
run up right there.
If you
Hi, I love your stream content. joining next stream with friends. Kindly add me up on Discord. My username is. They weren't selling nothing. They can chill.
I think they just went with that last week or the week before.
Darwin.
I didn't use my bonus action yet. The bonus action. Echo.
Blast, my efforts were benign.
And I'm going to attack with the echo.
Wait, is he standing in the ball of flame too?
I don't know. I don't know the range of the ball of flame.
Are you standing in the ball of flame?
Are you
don't
standing
know.
behind it?
I'm trying to figure that out now.
So ball of flame's here.
Okay.
He's here.
Okay.
If you're here, it's damaging you.
Okay.
If you're here, it's not damaging.
Okay.
Something
I
to
didn't
tell
know
each
the
other
range.
when that happens.
There's this big obvious ball of fire that gets hotter. when
I
you
don't know
close
the
to it.
range of it.
It's 5
Fuck
feet.
you!
If you stood next to a ball of fire, do you think you would be okay?
No, we're falling apart!
I'm Moses. I split oceans. I can handle fire.
Hey, you can't say that. I'm in control now.
I'm allowed to say.
I did that to my mom the other day. She was like, arguing, like, we were talking with her and her boyfriend, and he was like talking, and he accidentally interrupted her, and she was like, yeah, vete allá, siéntate ahí, no vente other way. I'm like, you gonna take that? Trump's in power, smack her around. And he's just like, ah, man. I'm like, come on, I'm just joking.
So bad.
It's okay, you can't take naps anymore. Stop being lazy.
Anyways,
Jeez.
so bonus action echoes there, and I'm going to have him attack.
Right now.
You know what?
So manifest the echo as bonus action, and as a special, I can attack with it since I manifested it. I think that's how that works. It's a special next to attack.
Yes.
Yeah. 21.
21 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay.
Has this thing had a turn yet?
16 slashing damage. It's 16 slash damage and then 7 force damage. 16 slashing damage.
Alright.
And then 7 force damage.
Open if they.
Alright. This thing looks pretty fucked right now.
Action surge.
Oh my god.
Twenty-two damage. I'll have to go around this if I don't want to take damage, right?
Yeah.
Within 5 feet around it.
Factor out the things already cost. That'd be safe right there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna shout over to Roaring and call out to him to help Dorian with the big one.
So.
Yeah, he like hears you calling out and just kind of acknowledges it over the
Yeah.
fight going on in front
Because
of
for
him.
that fucking thing, I don't necessarily know what will happen if they try to surround that.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Alright.
All I see is a mound of bodies moving.
And then
So it's undead.
Should be, yeah. I do have something that can cause quite a bit of damage, or at least extra damage.
what's the average AC on a barbarian build?
Average AC on a barbarian. It depends on what the strength and constitution is. What would you consider a strength and constitution of whoever you're thinking about?
Reason?
What would her strength be?
Probably around solid 22.
22, so that's about plus 6. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's constitution dexterity. What would her dexterity be? I can only assume her constitution's sitting about around. For her dexterity? What's her dexterity and what's her constitution? So it's a plus 2. Constitution is right. Plus 4. So her armor class is 16. Does she have any like bracers or armor defense? So solid 18. Okay.
So, this thing's coming at her with full pincers. So, you guys, Edward calls out to Dorian, he gets the word, and as soon as Dorian turns his attention, this thing, like, reaches down with one of the pincers. Riza goes to block it, but it wraps around her and, like, pinches her. She comes around with the next one, pinches her again, pinches her a third time, and she's like, ugh! And seems to be in a very bad position right now. From there, we go over to yeah, so he starts to actually like shift back, and as he does, he just like overhands right into like his chest. Pulls back. Him save me. And then it's gonna go over to the shaman.
Imps disintegrate when they That's the thing, is like all the demons that we're killing, there's no bodies left over.
No.
They all just go away. If there are methods, no, methods explode. Even then. Methods.
Method?
No, methods.
Oh.
I mean, regardless, it's still the same thing. You defeat a meth head, they just explode. Have you seen that happen before?
This thing is gonna shift up and attempt to attack him.
Oh!
Oh, it's not any.
Excusez-moi?
It is not on anybody's side. But it is diagonally moving up to it, and like he turns around in time as one of these arms just comes up. And it completely misses. And we go over to Lafaye. Over in the forest, where you see that big billowing fire, you see that it kind of vanishes, and in its place you see a large creature with big wings and horns off of its head, red, hulking body. Looks just like this. You're standing there, and surrounding it, you see that there are 3 more chain devils standing there watching the fight, along with it. Not you guys, it's kind of facing in this direction towards the group. We go over to Roran, but all of you, not only is it starting to get dark out, you notice that there's kind of a unnatural lighting casting over the water and kind of reaching the land you guys stand on, reflecting off of the sand. It's kind of becoming pinkish. If anybody wants to make a perception check here, roll my d20. You can just roll any d20.
But it has to be mine.
You don't need that, right? That d20 with the glitter in it?
And
Well,
You are way too focused on this fight, for sure.
Yeah.
How much you get?
She rolled a 5. Which one?
I'm more distracted by whatever the hell's in front of me.
That makes sense.
Makes it to 10.
Yeah, I've been distracted.
You have made a pretty good clearing as well, not having so many people in front of you. I would say even Hugh notices it.
I just rolled.
You look up and you see that the moon
Oh, good.
has like a,
You rolled an 18.
and it seems to be something kind of slowly eclipsing around them, and it's creating a red light over it.
Huh.
You probably wonder if it's bleeding.
My question is, do I have a history check or anything like that on this? Or might be like knowledge or something?
Not unless Lafaye told you something.
Okay, so it's more demonic, not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, did you make a perception? Honestly, like, you wouldn't even need the perception check because you could kind of feel it, like the energy change in you, and the you notice that the moon is slowly turning red, and the Bloodstained looks at your reaction, and she says, "You know what this is, don't you? Your final minutes, final seconds. Soon, I will have my position given to me. Soon I will have your face. Your friends will be dead, and you will have nothing. I'll trap you away in the 9 hells, and I'll make you watch it." Just stares back.
Raises brows.
Smolders.
So, can we like make out?
And the townspeople
I guess
are
we know where
going
Ben's in right.
to the face. Let me shift stuff. Moving the shift stuff.
Apparently he did a roll too. Somersault.
He played a lot of Elden Ring.
I'll have any more guys over there.
I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And gets stabbed.
We had this one NPC character, we called him Dink, and like he was like,
Oh my god, I forgot about Dink.
So is Link.
Yeah.
Title stick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I assume he's assuming that you guys want him to shift over here, right?
Yeah.
Should all be like within this range. These guys. You can shift on how you'd like. Warren's gonna move up. He Optimus Prime these fuckers.
Oh.
Runs up.
I am roaring prime. Yeah, my hands.
Alright, do we need a break here? We're at the top of the order.
Sure.
Take a 15. Alright,
I'll
take
get
a
my-
quick break. We need it.
A chance for my phone to charge.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Yeah, wake up.
Wake me
Oh
up.
my god!
Baby.
I will throw a sock at you. Stop.
Yeah,
Are we
wake
off?
up.
Are we off?
Guys, we're back from our break. We're looking to wrap up here for this Saturday night. And we left off with top of the order.
Yeah.
Roran had shifted forward. More chaos is kind of ensuing on the top deck of the ship. But what you guys notice, if you're paying attention in that direction, is there's a loud roar, and suddenly you see, what's his name? Octus is what I had his name is?
Yeah.
He, like, leaps over from the back of the ship and, like, lands on the top deck, and you see a bunch of, like, fiends and, like pit fiends and little imps, like, and he, like, slams down on the top deck, and the ship kind of rocks a little bit in the bay. And you hear a couple of guys shouting, "Watch how you do that! You will kill me!" And then just it follows up with crazy shit going on. And we go over to who's all the way over there.
Away from the action, as she should be.
Well, she sees hurt people, so
They're NPCs. They don't matter.
There's one ability that I actually really like. So, Divine Favor. Heal everybody for 80.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
That's one of the options, technically speaking.
yeah, she runs over and she focuses her healing power on Riza.
Okay.
From there. Does the spiritual weapon vanish?
No. What kind of healing did she do?
Here, fights into one of the imps, and we're going to see Dorian. He's being commanded to go in this direction, right?
Yeah. Oh, those creepy divine spiritual weapons there.
Ah, I just keep hitting. Oh, the 99 knockers are putting in some work right now.
Work.
Um. All right. We go over to Fenrir.
Can I yell something out to the night knockers? It's a side action that they can do.
We're gonna swipe into that guy and kill him. What do you say?
Can I yell something out to the night knockers?
Sure.
They brought explosives, right?
A few of them, yeah.
As a combined action, I want them, as I throw you howitzer, to throw their bombs at this spot. Does that also damage you? From all the explosions, it would.
I don't think it'd be fair for him to come back and see his characters mainly.
Right.
Right.
You're not allowing it? Or?
I'm not gonna allow it tonight.
No, I mean, he's going to survive.
If come next Saturday he's not here, he can do whatever.
No, I'm saying he's going to survive.
I don't doubt it, but it's gonna hurt real bad.
It's going to hurt.
You know, this is like almost wave 1 right now, right? We're just getting.
How is this only wave 1?
I mean, thinking about it, a lot of the enemies that we've had on the field the last 2 sessions are pretty strongest guys being these 2.
You just gotta pay $50,000. $50,000.
I did trade in that goes with that shit we have.
$20,000. No, it's there.
Okay.
I'm going to use the
Yeah, I feel like
Over the table,
because he's not
I would
actually here to
suggest-
defend it.
over the table, I would suggest like probably have them aim those explosives at that thing.
no that like he's gonna. So, would you like to know what I was gonna drop on you and make you go? Well, fuck. There goes my encounter.
I mean, I'm trying
my girlfriend. That's what I'm
I'm trying to give clarity in the fact that like the moon is starting to turn red.
Yeah.
Signifying that things are gonna start ramping up now. The imps are literally just little pawns to throw on the board for you guys to like do your big blast attacks and stuff like that, and then you got like little big guys in between it all. To me as a DM prepping for this night, it can't just be simple. It has to be big and complex and frustrating. Where if I was on that board fighting,
How much damage has Hugh AoE?
I mean,
It was
he's
like
killed
30.
two
It was like
guys.
30 points, 25 points. That's 55.
Maybe one more.
55. Oh no, he did another. What was it like? 20, 30, 35-ish points on the Gallagher of that thing. So that was 30, 85. We need to remember the number 85.
You gotta remember the number 85.
Hugh has an item that we have completely forgot about that I noticed in his inventory.
Is it a one-use item?
No. Because of him, it's not. The curd. The curd. I forgot what the acronym is. Like, actually, no, it's actually on the item. I remember what to explain. The curd. If it's an object within area of reach of damage, it builds energy. it can then unleash all of that energy. In one
It sounds like we just stuck it in the energy.
This was something that we designed when me, you, and Hugh were talking about it when we were doing in Smart Fin, Sciencey Fin, when he was giving us items and stuff like that. Hugh was like, "What's that thing?" And he's like, "It's a prototype. It's not like very well made. It has a thing." He's like, "Well, I want that." And he's like, "Okay, cool." And I gave it to him.
Send me a screenshot of it. So I can take a look. If we forgot about it,
I technically didn't. He probably did, and he didn't realize that he had it. Nobody looks at.
how he's playing with it.
Well, I mean, like he hasn't been looking at his inventory. He's been looking at. Kinetic energy recoil distributor, or HERD.
It's almost complete. It should be like a max amount of time.
And that's what I was trying to tell you, but you guys were like, you should leave it as a percentage chance in case it doesn't break.
I don't think we were even thinking about it. And that's the thing is, like, if he forgot about it, it's not even official.
It's on his person.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how he forgot about the time turner, but then when he pulled the time turner out in a niche moment, we ended up having to do a time loop nonsense, which
How
threw us.
would you play it?
Which threw us. Hugh would probably not realize it, and then it would drop out of his bag, and he's like,
Seems pretty in character.
"Oh," and then everything would fucking go. Like,
Yeah, it seems pretty
Just
in
rolls
character.
out of his pocket.
but meanwhile, Fenrir's like, "I remember the thing." Hugh Howitzer. Night knockers, throw the bombs. Why? Just do it. Nuclear explosion.
Just kill you.
That's absolutely the only way to do it. It would absolutely be enough damage to completely disintegrate his well-being. Not his character, just his well-being. Because
I don't know, I feel like you already hates us all enough.
like I want you to read it too. I don't think you. We just
We're
gave.
still on your turn?
It is still my turn. I'm going to. I'm going to use my cone in that direction. So I have one AoE left. To hit the Chandler and the.
Okay. What do they gotta do?
You realize that, right?
Yeah.
You see why I'm like, he has this person.
What's his HP?
Not enough.
It seems like it's a random person.
It's a bot.
What you tell if they start saying things like, I love your channel, or I've been watching your channel. But I've been watching your channel for years. And just like tell them here.
They make a DC throw of 18 on a Constitution.
What kind of save is it again?
Constitution.
But you have to make any saves to keep himself from dying from all this impact.
If there's enough damage, it would just kill him.
So no chance of saving himself.
No.
Oh,
So
right, Constitution.
So if we did that and we threw Hugh and they threw their bombs, whatever the damage the bombs do, and then you howitzer.
17 for the devil.
Okay, so that's a fail.
Uh, 30 for the mountain.
Oh. Okay. Well, that one's not hindered by ice. $17 cold damage.
Wait, are we actually going through killing you right now?
No. Okay.
17 damage on.
On both of them, they're in the area. Just the vampire wolf thing is taking 17 points of cold damage full and 17 points of piercing damage. The other one is taking half that. So it would be taking 17 points in total, unless there's more immunity.
All right.
And then the wolf's speed is 0 now. Currently, while it's hindered by ice, it has to make an action to remove itself from that. And that area is difficult terrain, and it has the effect of chill, which all was that it takes extra bludgeoning damage. And fire.
Since it's a saving throw, he's gonna spend his last legendary point.
Okay, so he don't want that. So he will also take that.
0 legendaries left you on that. What legendary?
I haven't broken into my transformations yet.
Yeah, busted out the secret power.
Cool.
Since we're both. Ooh.
We still have a curve.
All right. That's your turn.
Tactical nuke and to see he's
Pretty much.
flying towards a location. And it is 11.
I didn't notice that.
So Fenrir just basically creates this giant cone of ice and structured ice and shrapnel in this direction, spikes and everything like that. They just kind of break out of it. Does damage. What was the joke?
So, kind of caught next to the shambler. He's gonna like shift over here. Of course, I take your attack on miss. Zoe,
The fuck? What shit?
a flame begins to kind of build up next to you,
And then your shoulders in the
and
way
you
she
see a
can't see it.
silhouette kind of rising out of the ground as these large horns above the head, and this like pale like body like rises out with these large wings spreading out before him. The flame kind of trickling off of its skin. You now have a horned devil in front of you.
He's been waiting so long to use that fucking toy.
I found a reason to use it.
Probably just blinks a bit.
Shit.
Like, hello.
Would you like some tea?
You say hello.
Basically.
He comes out, and you say hello. Well, hi.
Oh my god!
And he's just gonna like whoosh, go for an attack with his fork.
With a fork.
Yeah, he's got a fork that just...
Like an X. Oh
You mean
my
a
God.
pitchfork?
Yeah.
It's a bifork.
The dingle hopper.
Fuck.
Oh, Lord.
That's even worse.
Bingo. First attack is going to be a 21. And then second attack,
Gonna create disadvantage.
23 to hit on that one.
It hits.
And then 19.
Babe, I'm waking up from a minor nap of like 15 minutes. My brain's not braining.
I know.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Do you hear that, chat? Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
yes, it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
You want to make it on one of the attacks that first hit? The third one missed, so.
Yeah. How many attacks actually hit? Is that gonna be the first?
Two of them hit. So the first two were the four.
You can only use it once. Doesn't it?
Alright, so gonna be he's gonna have to do a wisdom saving throw because of kitchen trickery.
What's the first one?
It allows you to invoke a disadvantage on attacks against you as the creature enters within 5 feet of you,
Which is good.
and if the attack misses, the creature must take a wisdom saving throw.
So on the third attack, it's making my wisdom save. So
Yeah.
you impose disadvantage
On the second attack.
Okay, which would still hit because you got an even higher roll on this
Okay.
one.
So then the second one on the third attack.
On the third attack is the wisdom save you said?
Yes.
All right. Oh.
He has advantage in wisdom saves.
He has advantage on wisdom saves, and he has the plus on it as well.
Jesus.
24. So he comes in with the first attack, swipes you with the fork, and like, you're tender. And then like he goes in for the next one, you like dodge it, and he's just like, nimble, aren't you? And then like when he tries to go for the tail whip,
Why did he sound so friendly?
he's like, why are you trying to get like what is it? What is it that the spell does?
It just like makes her appear invisible to him.
Oh, I see you.
As a bonus action, I'm just gonna teleport away.
Bonus action? Or
Actually,
reaction?
you no, she can actually move away
Yeah.
because it leaves. If it stays,
Where are you going?
So
We're just getting started.
She's just gonna like scream out, Fenrir!
I got more friends for you to meet.
Fenrir, please! I don't wanna do this!
I'm done being an adventurer. Vacation on a pirate island wasn't on my bingo card, but here we are.
Interesting.
He's
I
happy.
like it.
What are you talking about?
Nope, I like it!
It's your turn now.
you still have a ball of fire.
I'm gonna have my bro.
But it has to be on a bonus action.
My bro is gonna fly straight up though.
Move it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still have your.
No one knows what you're talking about.
But
I'm just talking to myself, you know.
But the fire teleportation is a bonus action.
But that's on the mantle. That's on your wildfire spirit has its own turns. The cloak.
Another demon
Oh,
character
okay,
here.
so I can actually still move the...
You can shoot a flame seed and then teleport after your full turn.
If you think you're on.
Here, put that one instead.
If you all,
Give me the big guy.
have
and
bonus
put that one
points.
It's
So,
not raining.
yeah, so as long as you have your bonus hit points, which is what your mantle is, your cloak, your flame spirit is on the battlefield, but it's a part of it.
Okay.
So it still has its own turn,
Mhm.
and you have your turn.
So I
You can still
can,
do your action and bonus action.
which means I can actually move the flame spear on top of it.
if you want to, but that would take away your hit points. That's what I'm saying. Part of the cloak is that the fact that you get rid of it, that it being invincible on battle. It's kind of a trade-off. Bonus hit points minus extra intensity on the battlefield.
Is there a way that I can actually use Misty Step because of the halo?
You can use Misty Step, yeah. You have a charge for that.
Yeah, on my halo.
Yeah, on your turn as a bonus action, you can still Misty
Right.
Step into it, right?
I'm gonna Misty Step away from it.
What? You've already moved 15 feet
That was during his turn. He did that move, right?
because you're transforming your fox transformation.
Mhm.
And then you're gonna go where?
Probably closer here.
Okay. You're behind me and you.
And then, as well, I can do a bonus action, right?
That was your bonus action. No, Misty Step was a bonus action.
Yeah, well, as an action then. And then I do Moonbeam on it.
On the demon?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw, I think it is.
Yeah.
Epic?
Or
Moonbeam?
on him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, why you gotta go and do that?
Just like
Oh,
the Thor's hammer from fucking
Wait,
Gears
what
of
is it
War.
again? What kind of
It's a Constitution thing.
Positive.
What the fuck?
21.
It's just.
It's just,
Look at that, I'm good!
Still taking damage. Still slow roasting in the moonlight.
I am a little pissed at you now. I'm gonna have to bring some friends to come meet you. You're not gonna like them. Is that your boyfriend?
Who did you piss off?
He goes like that.
no.
Much better in hell, if I say so myself. Ugh.
Kind of scrawny.
You son of a bitch!
Oh my god.
His eyes just full red and green.
Hey, look, your Christmas. Oh, how dare you? Mariah Carey, get him.
You know, he's like, oh, what's Christmas? But when he says Christ. The beam just gets him.
No, Mariah Carey comes out, starts singing Jingle Bells, and he just explodes.
See, but that's psychic damage to everyone at the table too.
That's fine.
There is no like range. It's just anyone within listening distance.
So everyone at the
Can't
table
math.
Everyone. People on the ship, the town, everybody.
Yeah.
knows to start fighting.
So essentially the whole island heard it.
34 points of radiant damage. It would take half, but is it resistant to it, or is it
What kind
bonus?
of damage is it?
Radiant.
Radiant. Is radiant. Nope, not resistant to radiant.
Is it bonus?
Yes.
Demons resistant to radiant. That's kind of
Lame?
That's
Lame?
Yeah.
Says the guy who built an anime character from D&D.
technically speaking, even.
Are we cleaning up right now?
Yeah, kind of. I thought we were about to close up here.
We can, yeah. I guess we could. I thought normally that's my call, and let you guys know.
Well, I'm just getting my stuff kind of set up so I don't have to.
So
I mean, I didn't have,
beamed him, and how much was the damage?
34.
34.
Alright, from there we go over to Lafaye. We'll give you a chance here to do your thing. So, face to face, in the forest, you are a dwarf fighting a devilish version of yourself.
It's like another skill tree.
There's maybe like 10 for you guys, by the way.
Sorry. Jump,
Yeah, he's gonna-
jump back, fire shot.
If I don't acknowledge it,
gonna-
it's not real.
gonna like move away. I accidentally tapped myself with a box when I was helping
Okay.
open a box. And it's I said like twice in two different spots basically, but they're like right beside each other. That's always fun. And it burns.
Yeah. Major pain would know how to deal with that.
That's it.
So you're moved away, shooting an arrow.
Oh. 39 points of damage. Oh, 39 to hit.
Oh, 39 to hit. Okay, I was gonna say. Like,
I got it pretty good.
you get a nat 20. And then what's your plus to hit?
Wasn't it?
No. It's your dexterity, proficiency, and +3. Whatever your roll is. Those other dice, that's your damage. That's the damage.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at this part.
It's dexterity plus proficiency plus 3. Because it's plus the
Plus no. So plus no.
That's 21 plus 3, 24.
24 to hit. 24 hits.
And then it's 3 d8s for the 5d6.
Yeah, what damage are you choosing when you do this?
Radiant.
Radiant? She's choosing radiant damage on the bow.
And then what's the total damage?
We're about to find out. It's a lot.
The first time you used radiant.
No, second time.
Second time.
Gee, where is my freaking dice? Jeez.
Probably gonna be stress.
Hey, another thing is to square up with Joe before we head out today. Then we'll have to trade him up. He said he's got us at 6.
I got 20 I can use right now.
Until Friday.
And I got another 20. If you guys want to throw another penny.
Singing.
No,
I can
I'm
I
sorry.
could send you that right
I got a 20, so that'll match your 40 and then
I can send
scanner or
I
something.
am below for
Nobody yet. Can you cover her until she can pay you back, or cover her for next month?
it's not covering.
Whatever, 20.
That's 40.
Yeah, we did 6 for the month. All good?
Okay.
What's your damage effect? I'm gonna wrap up here.
35.
Huh?
35.
35?
Whatever you get.
Yeah, that's gonna. Cause I'm gonna be starting
No, that's fine. I like whenever you get a chance.
work, double work, or
Right.
job. Not yet. I don't know because I'm gonna book an interview on the 25th. Okay. Thank you. It's also better because it's closer. Like instead of walking the freaking 20-minute, and then crossing the most busiest street ever, it's just a 2-minute walk. All I have to
Place.
instead of we're getting blood clovers.
Do you have any of this Jozu? Epic.
I'm slowly working on my portfolio again. So hopefully
Whenever you get a chance, check yourself. Make sure you got it.
I actually want to try and
So when you like, you're both standing there looking at each other, you and your dwarf form. The lighting slowly turning the forest red.
Mhm.
And you suddenly like shift back, pull your bow, shoot the arrow, and you watch as they like kind of like raise their arm and they try to catch it, and it slips through their hand and stabs into her chest. and it vanishes. And she kind of like readies herself against you.
So once she does that, she's just like, come get me, that bitch. But she says it. But she says it in elf.
Elvish.
Elvish.
Yeah, she like lowers herself down at that, and she like starts to charge forward. You notice that like she starts to kind of have like this black smoke coming off of her, and she's almost becoming translucent, and she's starting to close the gap. And that's when we end tonight's session.
The anime character you made, Mr. I make this anime scene happen.
Right.
You know what? You're a hater.
No, you're a hater.
You just want
You
me.
started it.
You just want me to pull a little imp for your big guy to crush all day long, and you thought it was just gonna end with you doing something. I'm gonna throw my buddy at him and throw nukes at him.
I don't want to
No, I was
try.
just the way you had it. The way you had it set. The way you had it set up, the shambling mound.
Real quick, guys, if you were here hanging out, thank you for being a part of the adventure. We will continue this next Saturday. See you then.
Get out of here.